Katayama and Aika Moriuchi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kyoto. My name is Airi, and these are my co-presenters, Aika and Aki. Thank you for coming this evening.
Our topic is sightseeing in Kyoto. Do you know Kyoto? Kyoto is located in the middle of Japan. Also, Kyoto is 1/5 the size of Spokane County. Kyoto is famous as a historical town. In 2010, Kyoto is the third most visited place in Japan. So Kyoto is very famous in Japan.
We will introduce the culture of Kyoto. First, Airi will explain temples. Next, Aika will discuss confectionery. Finally, I will tell you about geisha. Please enjoy our presentation.
Now, I will explain temples in Kyoto. Do you know how many temples are in Kyoto City? Kyoto City has more than 2,500 temples. I will introduce 3 temples. First, Kinkakuji Temple. Second, Kiyomizudera Temple. And third, Ryoanji Temple, because 3 of them have very interesting features. After my presentation, you will feel like visiting temples in Kyoto. First of all, I will tell you about Kinkakuji Temple. Kinkakuji Temple was built in the 14th century by Yoshimitsu Ashikaga, who was a general. He had a successful trade with China, so he had a lot of money. Therefore, he built this temple as his second house. By the middle of the 20th century, many young priests were trained in this temple. In 1950, one young priest, Shoken Hayashi, burned it down. Actually, he had a speech impediment and he was not very attractive, and it made him angry towards the world. This temple is very important for us, so it was rebuilt 5 years later. So it is not a historical building now, therefore it is not registered as a national treasure. In fact, before it was rebuilt, it was not so splendid because gold leaf came off. So if this incident had not happened, it would not have been so splendid and famous now. This temple is famous because it was originally covered with gold leaf. However, after it was rebuilt, gold leaf came off because no one took care of it. So in 1987, old gold leaf was changed to a new one. Then gold's weight was 40 pounds and cost was $9 million. It was very expensive. So now it is well taken care of every day. Next, I will explain Kiyomizudera Temple. Kiyomizudera Temple was built in 778 by Kenshin. The reason Kenshin built this temple is very interesting, so now I will introduce this story. One day, Kenshin had a dream. The god said, "You should find a waterfall, otherwise you will die." So he walked a long time. Finally, he found a Ottawa Falls. Then he saw another priest. The other priest said, I have been waiting for you for 200 years. I have to go now. Sorry, I have to go now, so please stay here. Kenshin was really impressed by this, and Kenshin thought the other priest must be a god. So he built this temple near the Ottawa Falls. This temple is famous for the Kiyomizu platform. It is about 43 feet high, so we can see very beautiful scenery. And Japanese people say this proverb, jump off the Kiyomizu platform. It means we do something resolutely. It is same meaning with to take the bull by the horns. The people a long time ago thought if they jumped off the Kiyomizu platform, they would not get hurt and their dreams would come true. And even if they died, they would go to heaven without regrets. This story became a proverb. This proverb is very famous in Japan, but it is very dangerous. So if you visit this temple, please never jump off the Kiyomizu platform. Finally, I will explain Ryoanji Temple. Ryoanji Temple was built in 1450 by Katsumoto Hosokawa, who was a lord. This temple is famous, but its rock garden is more famous. So now I will introduce its rock garden. Although many Japanese people know its rock garden, it is very simple. There is only moss, sand, and 15 rocks. The number 15 represents perfection in Japan. However, we can't see all of the rocks from any side. One rock is always hidden behind another rock. In other words, it is not perfect. The people a long time ago thought, we are not perfect, so we can't see all of the rocks. And when we calm our mind, we can become perfect and we can see all of the rocks. Furthermore, when we look at this rock garden from above, we can write kokoro in kanji. Kokoro means to calm one's mind. Therefore, this rock garden tells us it is important to calm our mind. In conclusion, Kyoto has many temples, and all of these temples have very interesting features, and these features are completely different. It is the reason Kyoto's temple is very famous and popular now. Next, Aika will explain confectionery.
Thank you, Airi. As Airi said, I'd like to discuss Kyoto confectionery. Do you know Kyoto confectionery mean? Confectionery means sweets, candy, and cake, like this. Today, I'll introduce two topics about Kyoto confectionery: special characteristic and various types. First, I'll introduce special characteristics of Kyoto confectionery. Kyoto confectionery have special characteristics which are different from other Japanese confectionery. First point is motif. The design of confectionery, such as color and shape, is based on seasonal motif. In Japan, especially Kyoto, there are 4 distinct seasons. Kyoto people love change of season from long ago. So the confectioner who make confectionery tried to express 4 seasons in their work. For example, this is spring confection. It is represented by full blooms of azalea. This is summer confection. It is represented by the goldfish is swimming in the pond. This is autumn confection. It is represented by the colored leaf of autumn. This is winter confection. It is represented by the beautiful snow. Like this, Kyoto confectionery is related to Kyoto's nature deeply. Also, they convey visual sense of season. Next, I introduce item name. Item name means that name the confectioner gave to the confectionery. Most of Kyoto confectionery have item name, each confection, because the shape of Kyoto confectionery is abstract. It is difficult to understand what confectioner wants to express. So, confectioner give an item name, confectionery. Giving an item name is make it easy to understand. For example, do you know what this is? Maybe it is a little difficult to understand what this confection shows. But if this item name is puppy, can you see it is puppy? Like this, giving an item name is make it easy to understand. Final point is color. The color of Kyoto confectionery is soft and refined color. This color is called hannari. Also, beautiful gradation is one of the characteristics of Kyoto confectionery. Next, I introduce various types of Kyoto confectionery. Kyoto confectionery have 3 functions. Then I'll introduce 3 types of Kyoto confectionery. First function is formal confectionery, like this. Formal confectionery looks very beautiful and high quality, such as ingredients and plate. Also, it is given in special occasions, such as celebration, souvenir, and tea ceremony. Next, I introduce daily confectionery. Daily confectionery means not formal, not special, but close to us in our everyday life, also easy available. This confectionery is called oman, like this. Oman has some characteristics. One of them is ingredient. The organic ingredient is used for oman. For example, this confection is called sakura mochi. Sakura means cherry blossom. Mochi means rice cake. The real cherry leaf is used in sakura mochi. So, by real cherry leaf, we can feel arrival of spring from visual and smell. Final function is confectionery as art, like this. All of this confection, including flower and tree, is made with confectionery. Kyoto confectionery has tradition not for eating. We enjoy looking at confectionery for display called sugar art. Next, I will introduce preparation of sugar art. First, the confectioner prepare ingredient. This is dough, which was made with sticky rice flour. Next, the colored dough is rolled. Third, each petal and each leaves are formed carefully by confectioner. Finally, all of that is put together and complete one flower. The confectioner repeats this process many times and complete one sugar art. It takes a lot of time and it's a lot of work to make one confectioner, but sugar art is very impressive to many people. In conclusion, it goes without saying that confectionery is for eating, but Kyoto confectionery is not only this purpose. Beautiful Kyoto confectionery is art. Also, inspire the beauty to the space. Next, Aki introduces geisha. Please enjoy her presentation.
Thank you, Aika. My name is Aki. As Aika said, I will discuss geisha. Do you know what Keiko is? Keiko is a traditional Japanese female entertainer in Kyoto. Keiko means geisha in Kyoto dialect. They entertain their customer by dancing, singing, acting, playing musical instruments, and accompanying at a dinner. Keiko, their custom shows traditional Japanese women's identity. Gei means accomplishments, and ko means a performer. I have prepared 3 points about Keiko. First, hanamachi. Second, steps to be a Keiko. Third, their appearance. First, let me explain what hanamachi is. Hanamachi is known as Keiko district. Hana means flower. Machi means town in Japanese. Hanamachi is consisted of 2 important residencies linked with Keiko. First residence is Okiya. Okiya is Keiko residence. Every Keiko starts her life from Okiya. By living in Okiya, they learn basic manner and skills required to be a Keiko. Second one is Ochaya. Ochaya is translated into tea house in English because the origin of Keiko is waitress at tea house. Now it is actually used as guest house. People go there and they can enjoy Keiko's performance and have a dinner party. However, customers at Ochaya must be invited from a person related with the Ochaya. In other words, uninvited people are turned away. It is said that governors talked about important politics or their business there. They trust Ochaya so much because it is exclusive. Next, I will tell you steps to be a Keiko. There are 3 steps to be a Keiko. The first step is shikomi. This is a trial time for a girl to join Keiko's world. Once you enter Okiya, you have to live there and be trained. Shikomi girls are very young, like 15 or 16 years old, right after graduated from junior high school. They have to do chores around Okiya, for example, washing and cleaning. After 1 year, they take an exam of dancing. If you pass the exam, you will be a Maiko. Second step is Maiko. Maiko has many skills to learn. In the day, they have to take lessons, and at night, they entertain the customers by their performance at Ochaya. They have forbidden activities, such as washing and cleaning, to keep their hands beautiful. Maiko term lasts 5 years. Therefore, when they become Keiko, they are around 20 years old. When they become Keiko, they do important ceremony. The ceremony is called erikae. Erikae means changing the color of their color. They changed Maiko's red color to Keiko's white color. The white color shows their maturity. Finally, they become Keiko. However, they still have to pay back the cost of training to their Okiya. It is called Nenki. Until they finish Nenki, they belong to their Okiya. After Nenki, they can decide if they quit Keiko or they will continue it. Keiko don't have retirement, unlike working in a company. So it means Keiko is a lifetime job. Finally, I will tell you about their appearance. I've divided this topic into 3 interesting topics: clothing, makeup, and hairstyle. Clothing. Clothing of Maiko, who is apprentice of Keiko, is the fanciest during their life. Their kimono is different from usual kimono and much more expensive. So I will tell you 3 unique features of their clothing. First is susohiki. Susohiki means dragging hems. Susohiki are so long, so they have to pick up their hem by their left hand, like this, when they walk. Second one is darari no obi, which means dangling broad sash. They are so long, about 18 feet. Finally, okobo, which is Maiko's footwear. They are carved wooden platform clogs. The person on the left is Maiko, and the right is Keiko. Keiko's kimono is closer to usual kimono. So as you can see in the pictures, Keiko wears simpler kimono than Maiko's kimono. Next, I will explain their makeup. Maiko and Keiko both make their face white. However, there is a difference how to put lipstick between Maiko and Keiko. New Maiko put lipstick only on bottom lip to show their inexperience. On the other hand, Keiko can put lipstick also on upper lip. And the color gets white. The width of lip color shows how much experience they have. Finally, I will tell you about their hairstyle. The picture on the left is Maiko. Maiko makes knots by their own hair and put a fancy hairpin with an ornament. Keiko wears wigs, unlike Maiko, because when acting, they often change their roles. So they also have to change their hairstyle frequently. And also, wig shows their maturity. In conclusion, I have looked over 3 interesting points about Keiko, Hanamachi, test via Keiko, and their appearance. Keiko look feminine and elegant, but it is made by their strong desire and tons of efforts. It shows their spirit is strong and tough. I think Keiko represents traditional Japanese women's identity. In Kyoto, you can try one-day Keiko experience, then you would feel Keiko's spirit. Next, we will conclude all over our presentation.
This chart shows the numbers of visitors to Kyoto. The new culture has been made in Japan, but the classical culture is also important for us. As we said, Kyoto has very unique culture and history. That's why Kyoto has become more and more popular.
If you have an opportunity to go to Japan, please visit Kyoto. When you go to temples, eat confectionery, and try play Keiko, you would feast on senses.
Thank you for listening.
Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
You said that Keiko is a lifetime job.
Yes.
But I wonder if there is an age that a woman is too old to be a Keiko?
The question is there a Keiko who is too old?
How old when you have to stop being a Keiko because you're
The answer is Keiko is a lifetime job. I have read books, and it says there are 80 or 90 Keiko there, and they can play traditional Japanese instruments with younger Keiko, so they can continue their job lifetime. Yes. Any more questions?
How long does it take to put on makeup?
The question is, how long does it take to make up? I haven't searched about how long it takes to make up, but probably takes very long time because they put white foundation, but it's not only face but neck or hands, so maybe it takes much long time. I think. Yes.
If you want to buy confectionery from Kyoto, how much can it cost?
The question is, how much does confectionery cost? The answer is, formal confectionery is a little expensive. Each one is over $10 or more. But Oman is cheap because close to in our everyday life. So maybe it's 2 or 3 or something.
Any more questions? Yes.
You.
How do they color the sugar art?
Sugar.
What is used for color?
The question is, how does color put dough or something? Sugar. The answer is how. Maybe same is American colored confectionery. Use I don't know what should I say, but the food calorie maybe in also Japanese food calorie. I think.
Japanese eat sakura leaves, or are they for decoration?
Can you say again?
Yes. Do Japanese normally eat the sakura leaves on the confectionery or is it for decoration only?
The question is, the organic ingredients is eat or just decorate? Sakura? Just decorate. Maybe some people can eat sometime, but main purpose is decoration.
Other questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.